Hi everybody, this is Metho Kaiji here, and yes, I sound very excited. Now the reason is because Warner Brothers and Legendary has released their Godzilla 2014 international trailer. Now I know it might not seem epic or nothing of that, and it might not seem epic, but this one shows a bunch, like 95% is new footage. Like, it's so epic. I mean, it is shorter, but it shows a bunch of footage. So yeah, this is owned by Legendary Warner Brothers. I'll do a little trailer review today. So yeah, I'll leave the article. I mean, I'll not leave the article. I leave the international trailer and a link as a link in the description below. So yeah, this is epic. It even shows like part of the mutos and all. It's so epic. So yeah, this is Legendary Warner Brothers. This is part of them. So this is how it begins. It begins with this eerie music, and then we see the scene with the. Yeah, we see the scene with Las Vegas in ruins with its creepy sounds.
They're not fooling anybody that what happened.
Bryan Cranston speak, and then right here you see like a giant flood on a hotel. Like there's some people looking out of the hotel, and there's a giant flood, and then all these boats are all ravaged, and then Bryan Cranston's speech.
Natural disaster.
So epic. And then we see the scene from the beginning of the main trailer with the destroyed airplane.
It wasn't a typhoon.
And then we see a completely destroyed city. Now it looks like this city is this building called Hilton. So what city is that supposed to be? And like it kind of looks more of a kind of like Las Vegas kind of, because you can see all these palm trees around, but it's obliterated. Like there's some like buildings that are crumbled up and split in half. It's so wow. Just the graphics look so amazing. And there's actually some people. It looks like they're trying to clean up the mess, and they're trying to save all these people. And there's some helicopters around too. And then we see Bryan Cranston. I don't know where he's at. Maybe a house or something. And then right here it actually changes up. Look, just here it is. I'm not crazy. And then right here we see the scene. It looks like there's a giant hole or something. Maybe this is possibly the sinkholes that the mutes are creating. And then
Whatever it is, they're guarding so carefully.
he says that whatever it is, they're guarding it so carefully in that way.
I need to be able to prove that it's real.
He needs to be able to prove that it's real. That means the mute organization are saying, oh, this is just a natural disaster, but he wants to prove everybody and tell everybody that this is actually real. It's not a natural disaster. It's something else, a big threat. And actually, this tunnel actually leads to the ocean, which kind of seems where Godzilla actually came from the teaser trailer. Whenever him Watanabe was talking, and then Godzilla's spiked him out of the ocean. Looks like that's the same scene. That's connected. But yeah, there's this giant trail right here with some helicopters. So probably, maybe that's where the mute organization is at. Maybe that's where the mutes are at or something. Maybe Godzilla went through this track or something. But I don't know.
That it's real.
And then we see the scene from the trailer where Bryan Cranston looking up, and then the ocean is rising up, and then you can see Godzilla's spikes, and all the battleships and the aircraft carriers are falling. And this is this year. With this eerie music, the opera. And then we see the Statue of Liberty all crumbled up from Las Vegas. And then we actually see Bryan Cranston. It looks like he's so... I can't really explain this shot. It's at 37 seconds. I can't really explain it. He's like in this laboratory or something. He's just, looking. And then we actually see Ken Watanabe. I mean, not Ken Watanabe. Excuse me, Julia Binoche with some other two people. And they're actually running away. It looks like they're in a facility. Probably the Jinjira. And they're actually running away. And then we see this epic scene with some firefighters looking up. And the city is obliterated. Like, seriously, obliterated. This looks like it's part of the Las Vegas, because there's this building that kind of looks like it's from Las Vegas, or probably it's from Japan. But wow, it just looks so wow. There's all this destruction. Wow. And then we see Bryan Cranston running again from the trailer, except you actually see his faces, his facial reaction. And then you actually see this awesome scene with these two soldiers. I think this is actually the destruction from the Golden Gate Bridge, because you can actually see this little chamber from the Golden Gate Bridge. It looks red. And then what's so awesome is that, there's some two soldiers, and they're looking at the ocean. The ocean is covered with flames, like dark, and there's like some ashes and like crumbled buildings on the oceans and flames. Looks like it's obliterated. And then we see a scene with Ken Watanabe actually saying another other way around. And I believe David Strathairn, now I remember his name, the one that was speaking to the Halo Jumpers, he's actually looking at Ken Watanabe, and he's looking at something. So, and there's some soldiers on the side that are actually running. So probably maybe something big is coming or something, probably. And then we see the scene with at the end of the trailer where Godzilla's roaring, and then all these kids were going very fast, where some soldiers looking up, and it looks like a bomb or missiles being deployed. So we see that scene. And then we see this part, which is kind of the same thing from the teaser trailer, except it's, you can actually see the soldier's face. Let me try and find Aaron Taylor Johnson. I can't really find it, but, it's a bunch of military.
If you have family.
And then we see this, loving scene with Elizabeth Olsen and Aaron Taylor Johnson, just, randomly in there. It's a regular family.
Loved ones.
And then we actually see Godzilla's tail from the teaser trailer. I meant the main trailer. Going around the building as we saw in the main trailer. Except it's a little bit more extended, which is pretty awesome. And then we see some kids running away. You see the Halo Jumpers going down.
This is your chance.
And then, that scene where, there was this helicopter that was moving pretty, it was kind of shaky, and there was fire. Well, actually, we actually see where it actually landed. It actually landed on a airport, or just this airplane. It looks like a jumbo jet airplane. So probably this is the scene from the 2013 Comic-Con or something. And then we see, it looks like there's this giant earthquake or something, and then Bryan Cranston looking up. And I think he's in the laboratory. And then right here you see Aaron Taylor Johnson. You see his face in the background. You see some soldiers and the train. And he's actually looking up. And then we see the scene from the teaser trailer where Aaron Taylor Johnson is running from the tracks. And then these giant spikes out of nowhere come in and slide the tracks in half. Boom. And then we actually see this. It looks like it's going to be a very sad scene with some children in a school bus. And they're freaked out and they're looking up. But actually, you actually see the shadow of Godzilla's spikes. Whoa, you can see her in the mirror. It looks amazing. It just gives me the chills right now. And then we see some helicopters, from the sky falling in the ocean. Oh my god, it's so epic. Oh my god. And then we see the scene, where the flare, the same thing. But then it gets way better. We actually see the flying Muto. Yes, we see the flying Muto. Wait. So we see that scene again. And then we actually see Godzilla's face. Like, frontal view. We can see his arms, his chest, his mouth. We can even see his chest a little bit, but it looks like they're in China. But it's filled with all this smoke and all that. It's very dark, and then on the side you can see some buildings that are crumbled up. Oh my god, it looks so epic. And then that scene with the train being ripped open. And then Bryan Cranston crying, of Juliette Binoche being on the other side. And then we see the soldier. It looks like he's jumping off something, so probably it's a Golden Gate Bridge or something, but I don't know. But this thing right next to it looks organic. It doesn't look like a solid material. It looks kind of organic, so probably it's, the Muto Breach or something, which will be epic. It looks like it's falling from a super high distance. Probably it's the continuation for the train tracks. And then we actually see, wait, let me see that clip. That was very quick. It was at minutes, oh my god, it's like 1:16, around there. Okay, so it was actually Aaron Taylor Johnson. His feet was covered with blood. It looks like he's in a building. And he's about to, I guess, faint. And then we see this other epic scene. Wait, I wasn't sure because these clips are super. Yeah, it looks like, I think he's actually the one in the train. And then we see some soldiers. And, like, the sky is completely red. It's all burnt up. And the city, still burnt up. And nobody inhabits it, and they're actually running. And then we actually see a scene with the Golden Gate Bridge, and it looks astonishing. We see some tanks on the side. They're shooting probably Godzilla, and then some people causing havoc. They're running away. The Golden Gate Bridge is slowly tearing apart, and people are running. And then we actually see a continuation of the thing that was going down in the main trailer. But we actually see the creature itself. It looks amazing. It kind of looks like the flying Muto. I think this is the flying Muto. Ronan is out of the question. Ronan is out of the question. They're actually shooting guns at him, which I don't think it's going to even do anything. But you see its splendid wings. It looks like kind of a bat creature, just like shown in, kind of described like in the 20-minute footage as well as the SXSW footage too. Wow, I can't believe we actually see it. And then we actually see Sally Hawkins and Ken Watanabe. I think it's a continuation of the obliterated city. You know, this city all crumbled in pieces. And then, as I mentioned, Sally Hawkins and Ken Watanabe are looking up in terror. And that's when we see, you know, Godzilla roaring. And that's the end. It was it was awesome. We actually see the Muto creatures. We see more of the plot a little bit with Bryan Cranston trying to find what caused that. Wow, it's just, whoa. Just, whoa. Now that is just amazing. That was an amazing international trailer. It showed a bunch of new stuff. Just, wow. I can't believe it. I'll leave the video as a link in the description below. It is astonishing, amazing. Like, I really want to see this film. The graphics look amazing. We actually see some more of the Muto. It looks like it's going to be very serious. It's going to, you know, be very realistic. And, you know, there's going to be all this gruesome stuff. It just looks so astonishing. So astonishing. I can't believe there's actually nobody even doing a video about this, which is kind of suckers, because this is amazing. This was an amazing trailer. Wow. I mean, sorry if I sound like super, you know, obsessed or, you know, crazy on this thing. But it just, wow, it just showed a bunch of new footage. I did not expect this. I really did not expect this. So anyways, and for this video, tell me in the comment below after viewing the international trailer, which looks astonishing. What do you think of it? You know, probably new speculation to come up now. You know, it's just so awesome. But anyways, as I mentioned, this is the end for this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. This is Kaiju, signing out.